Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Darkest Dungeon Crimson Court. Alright, we're gonna go on a bit of a strange one today. We're just gonna go on this easy mission here. The apprentice level, it's a medium, and I'm gonna take kind of a DPS party, and we're gonna see how we do here. Basically, I'm kind of running out of people to level up, so we're gonna go with this and see how it goes. We do need a blood. Where is he? He's at passive right now. Should only need the one. And, yeah, let's get going here. I'm also trying to record a quick episode right now, so we'll see how this goes. This could either be amazing or catastrophic.
And unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
But we've got Solomon, we've got Strathdy, we've got Dismas, and we've got Yati. So let's head down. There's a quest location. We'll check the south path first, or the southeast path first, just in case. I have a wall coming up here immediately. So there's going to be one shovel down.
A victim to the spreading corruption.
We might end up also being in the dark for part of this, but that could be okay. Wow, we actually got a ton of food, which is awesome because we don't have any real healers here. So, in fact, we're going to use all of our shovels right here. Alright, we'll have you do that. Good. Ah, so Dismas is just going to open this himself, and it's trapped. Good job, buddy. Not your smartest decision. Alright, there goes our last shovel, and he is in Craving, so we're just going to put him in Bloodlust. I have a lot of damage trinkets on, so hopefully we'll see some pretty high damage attacks coming through here. Ectoplasm to start, and we surprise them, which is pretty sweet. Might actually have the wrong attack on. Yeah, I actually want to have... Well... No, maybe not. Maybe that's not so bad to have him have this. We'll just work on single target damage, because we should have enough area effect damage here.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
So the strategy here is basically going to be that these combats go quickly.
A trifling victory.
And then we don't have... Wow, that was 16 crests. That's actually kind of insane. So there's another wall down there. That's unfortunate, because that means we're going to have to just dig through with our hands, which is never good. Yeah, that's a bummer.
You must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Alright, Dismas, you're starting to already be an issue. We've only been here for a brief period of time. Alright, I mean, I guess that worked out. Trampled Journal. I think we've seen pretty much all of those by now. Maybe literally all of them at this point. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that works. That was literally just a one-shot clear out here. Now, I mean, we are pretty leveled up. Most of them have at least level 1 or level 2 stuff. We didn't get scouting in this last room. Bummer. So we'll have to see. And it is a good thing we came down here, because here's one of the items we have to collect. Good. So I'm glad that actually worked out. I'll have you do this. Yeah. I knew there was probably a pretty... Oh, that just gave him an actual debuff, though. That's a bummer. I was kind of hoping, well, it would be a temp debuff, not a negative quirk. Okay, so we can just head back the other direction.
The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, I'd say we're definitely going to end up in the dark here by the end of this mission, which is fine. We'll probably start getting used to that for, especially when I might take Pear out. I think we're going to probably want to do runs with Pear in the dark, because you get more loot that way. Even though it is pretty risky. And it's probably even riskier than the last time I played. Now, I'm going to imagine that we're not going to get too much Bloodlust use out of Dismas here by the time we get back around to this area. But we'll see. Alright, so back to new territory. So we've got 2 quest locations left. And I mean, if Okay, yeah, so he's already back. It's fine. And if everything is continuing to go well and we find the quest items early, we'll definitely try to clear out the rest of the area. No reason not to, basically. Alright, so that's my last torch. And here's one of the items. Good. Alright, so now we're going to be heading straight into darkness here with the rest of these. We'll certainly open this. Good, more food. Which is kind of interesting. I mean, it is going to be important, because we don't have... Strathty is really our only healer here. Alright, so we got a trap coming up, and some room combat. I'll have Dismas do this again. Good job. And what do we got here? Some bugs. These beasts will fight harder in the dark. I'm not sure if that's a special thing with the bugs in particular, or he's just, you know, talking about the standard debuff. I think he's just talking about the standard buff and debuff situation with the torch. So Solomon's stress level is actually getting a bit ridiculous here. Does he have a stress reducer? He does, but I don't have it unlocked. That's kind of a problem. Alright, so... do we want to go for a marking shot here? Probably not. Probably... well... nah, I think we'll just go for a regular shot. Maybe kill that one? Good.
As the enemy crumbles.
Yanni's gonna be kind of our sniper here.
Decimated.
And most of these should have low enough health that they'll be... quick to kill. I would like to get a use out of Reign of Sorrows, though, from Strathty here. Wanted to try out that ability. But just hasn't really... turn order just really hasn't lined up to make good use of it yet. So this one will die from the bleed, I believe. This one's got some healing. Alright, so those should both be gone now. Here, we'll just toss a marking shot out there. Surprised I actually did 4 damage.
Maintain the offensive. The blood quickens.
A little unnecessary there, but you know. Wow, we got a lot of stuff out of that.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
Dump this.
killer.
I can actually camp. Wasn't even thinking there was even a camp opportunity here. We can just camp in this room. Probably gonna have room combat here, but then we'll just definitely camp here. I have way more food than I could ever possibly need. The downside is I really don't have a means for Yanni to do Grape Shot. I probably should have changed that. He's not particularly the best in the very back row, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll even do a marking shot to buff him up here.
Destroy them all.
Alright, so this is gonna be... yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I think we'll just start bleeding this one immediately. It is pretty resistant to it, and resistant to the debuff, unfortunately. Should be able to kill this. Yeah, there we go. And we get a crit. Nice. What we really want is the bleed debuff on this, yeah, so we can start stacking that up. Another crit. That's kind of impressive, actually. In fact, nice. That went surprisingly well. Nothing of value. Alright, let's camp. Let's try and reduce some stress here. We're gonna eat fully. You are probably going to... I don't have... that's right, you're one of the people I need to buy camp skills with. Bandit sense for sure. In fact, can I just like stack those up? And we'll give you clean guns? Yeah, I mean, we'll just deal with the stress then. So if these stack, we'll have kind of an enormous chance to surprise enemies.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We have a
Finding the
torch.
stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh, and here's our last combat.
Be gone, fiend.
I might just accept this and make this a quickie episode here. We'll see.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Essentially, I got myself into a situation where I didn't have a lot of recording backlog left, and did not plan particularly well. So I didn't want to skip a day of Darkest Dungeon if I could avoid it. So I wanted to just get in an episode here. Yeah, you know what? What the hell? Let's just have a nice easy run here. Feel pretty good about it. Got an achievement for that too. We are victorious, but also I, obviously took a little more food than necessary. It's actually a very successful run. Anemic's no good, but some other good perks. And we'll get a... Yeah, so we get this unlocked as well for this week, which is nice.
Perfect for the study of suffering.
So we'll take care of that. Let's see. Rooster is cured. Olivia is still gambling. And everything else seems to be okay. How many vials of blood do I have left at this point? Only 8, so may want to do a blood run soon. Interesting that Ancestors Vintage. Yeah, but I think that'll do it for now. And so we'll continue next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.